Ahoy there, Legion, another Warframe video for y'all. Nothing much to add in terms of news, other than there's supposedly a big deal reveal coming up this Friday, live from some game convention. If you are free and have the time, check out their live stream on Twitch if the mood strikes you. But today, we are here to talk about Saryn, the seductive and sleek princess of pestilence herself. She's a bit of a hodgepodge frame, not exactly a tank, not exactly utility, and not exactly damage focused. Let's run through her abilities real quick. Venom. Sadly, it does not summon a schizophrenic symbiote to fight with you, but instead covers a targeted enemy in balloons of toxin. The mechanic here is you pop a balloon and it spreads to other nearby enemies. Nifty on paper, but not exactly helpful in pug practice. Most things tend to splat between beefed up weapons or rhino smashing, nova blasting teammates, so I didn't really use it. Molt. Saryn goes full emo and removes entire chunks of her skin so quickly they hover and pulsate in the air like a dust cloud once resembling Wile E. Coyote just after falling off a cliff. Enemies are so disgusted by this self-harm they immediately attack this effigic decoy until it fades or is destroyed. Either way, it explodes and damages all nearby enemies. Big thing to note, this skill was recently buffed. Now if you're bleeding or poisoned or something like that, you can use Molt and shed that damage off as well. Think of it as a reactive iron skin mixed with decoy. And a bomb. Contagion. This one is super simple. Use it and your melee weapon will be coated in toxin damage. This damage mixes with other elemental mods on your melee weapon, so if it had fire on it, it will briefly change to gas. You can use this trick to get corrosive or viral damage as well. But as for the skill itself, the duration is rather low, the cost is a bit high, and even though I wanted to like this ability, it's best left off your loadout in my opinion. Finally, her ult. And if you ever watched Inuyasha, you'll have heard this one thousands of times. Miasma. True story, first time it popped up in there, I thought the guy had a breathing condition. And yes, if you were wondering, we did manage to connect Marvel Comics to Wile E. Coyote and then anime. But comparing Fluffy to Kubros is a bit too easy, so we'll refrain from that. But as far as this skill goes, this is the main event for Saryn. It's an AoE poison blast that goes off like a firework. It works particularly well against many Grineer and all-infested ancients, but I still don't like the chick. I know. But Psycho, she's the tallest and rackiest of frames. I am aware of this, Legion. Has eyes. In fact, I think her alternate helmet looks amazing, and aesthetically she's one of, if not my, favorite frames to have around. Sadly, I just cannot get into her because while her abilities are nifty on their own, overall she's too bloody expensive. A common phrase you'll see of Warframe is, man, 6 forms later, this thing is a beast. Well yeah, obviously anything with that much extra power is going to be. In this case, I grade things as good as they are without any consumables, and while Saryn might be strong later on, right out of the box she isn't good at anything in particular. Her abilities cost too much, do too little, don't last long enough, or don't have enough range. There simply is not enough mod space to go around without consumables, and because of that, as pretty as she may be, she's not the frame for me. She's rather tanky though, and I do suggest you try her out at least for the free affinity. She's better than mere rank fodder, but she's also not my taste. What can I say? I'd rather pick another poison. But what are your thoughts? Have you already tried her out? Or maybe even a diehard fan of the last? Leave a comment below with your builds for others to try out and see if she's worth holding on to in someone else's eyes. That's it for this Warframe review. Thank you for watching, Legion. If you want to be awesome, like and share this video with your fellow Tenno. We always appreciates it when you does. If you want to be even more awesome, subscribe to stay up to date with Warframe's happenings, as well as be alerted of our other zany uploads 3 times a week. As always, if you have any questions or suggestions, feel free to leave a comment below. Catch you next time, Legion. Take care.